Well, howdy there. This is Sue, and I am the gamer's gamer. Welcome to Sue's Brew Reviews. All right, we got a brand spanking new beer to check out. This one right here is the Cleveland Cowboy. Know what I'm saying? Look at that ass. Look at that. Look at the well-defined curvature of it. Look at the little button fleur-de-lis on his cheeks. God damn, it's the Cleveland Cowboy by Prairie Artisan Ales. You already know. So this one is the newest from Prairie. It's a sour. It is an imperial pastry sour. What? I can only assume it's called pastry because it's tastes like a pastry. But I learned that imperial means it's above a certain percentage of alcohol, like it's a higher content. And I believe it's like the amount of alcohol it was supposed to have to come from Imperial Russia and survive the trip to like Europe or something like that. I don't know, but I think that's what it is. And this one is a 7.9% alcohol by volume brew, so pretty hefty. This is an imperial pastry sour with tart cherries, sweet cherries, so double cherries. I guess that's why it's double caked up on the back. Vanilla, okay, cinnamon, okay, and pecans. Wow, so kind of got like a little cherry pie sort of dealio going on. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, spoiler alert, I've already had the other three of these beers because it came in a 4 pack. And like most Prairie beers, they're fairly expensive. $20 for a 4 pack. Well, it was like 1980 something. So yeah, it's about $5 a beer. Kind of hefty, kind of pricey. But let's see if it's worth it. All right. Ooh, look at that pour. Nice color to it. Really nice. It does look like cherry juice kind of. It's very pinkish red. I mean, the lighting in here is like pink purple, so you're not really gonna get the full effect of it, but yeah, it kind of looks like a cranberry juice to me. And then it's got like a very slightly pink effervescent little white head up top. So good shit. But anyway, let's give it a smell, shall we? Wow. Man, really getting that cinnamon pecan smell for sure. That's the first thing that kind of popped out at me. Smells very sweet. Anyway, cheers. Hmm. Okay. Wow. Ooh, wow. Man. This is a very weird beer. But so first off, people that don't like cherry don't even look at this beer's direction. Um, but I will say that the cherry isn't the most prominent thing in the beer. It's almost got like a weird kind of cream cheese sort of flavor to it as well. Now that might be my senses trying to fool me because a friend of mine told me that this tasted like king cake, and I have to agree. This does if you got a king cake that was like cherry filled, it would definitely taste like this because king cakes oftentimes have, well, they always have cinnamon and they oftentimes have pecan and vanilla. So, there's a lot of similar flavors going on, but I'm picking up it must be the pecan with the vanilla like mixing that I'm kind of getting that cream cheesy like sort of flavor. It is tart. Yeah, it's got a really kind of like lovely like refreshing tartness to it. Um I'm assuming the sour cherries are kind of lending um that sort of bitter, like it has a very bitter initial taste, but then the aftertaste is pretty sweet, and it's very quick. It kind of doesn't linger around, but right when you taste it, it's bitter, kind of like cherry like medicine almost. But then as the beverage washes over your palate, you definitely get the rest of like the residual kind of cinnamon and sugar and vanilla and pecan notes. And it's really lovely. It's really nice. Very carbonated, this one. Usually prairie sours aren't like, I don't know. They're carbonated, but this one is, I feel like, higher up than usual. Like like damn, it's making me want to burp. Excuse me. Sorry, that wasn't very that wasn't very gentlemanly of me, was it? Hmm. But yeah, damn. Wow. It's a very interesting beer. Yeah, but like I said, if you don't like cherry, stay away. If you enjoy king cake, if you enjoy the flavors of king cake, um, but with a little cherry spin on it, I would love to see one of these. They do the same exact flavors, but no, nix the cherry and do raspberry instead. That would be really cool. I mean, you could honestly do this combination with a lot of fruit flavors. Like I could like see an orange version of this one. That would be pretty cool, like a tangerine flavor like version maybe. Um, or maybe like a lemon. You think? I wonder if lemon would work. Yeah, lemon would probably work. But yeah, I would like to see different variations of this other than cherry. Uh, to me, I think maybe, oh man, this would have been really good as a strawberry. This would have been excellent as like a strawberry or a blueberry, like the blueberry kind of like crumble, or like, like a blueberry pie or something like that. I would have liked to have seen this as strawberry or blueberry instead of cherry, but it's still very good. And the fruit, like all the fruit flavors are really authentic. Um, just like in all Prairie beers, all the flavors taste really good, and true to what they are. You can actually pick out every individual thing, which is really awesome. So it's not muddled. Everything's pretty distinct. But I gotta say, cherry's probably not my first pick for this beer. I wish it were strawberry or blueberry instead. And for that, I think I'm gonna dock it a couple points. This is a really high alcohol content beer. Um, I feel like it could have actually been a little better if it were, I'm gonna say for the first time ever, like if this were actually a lower ABV and they kind of like went a little less hard on like the pastry, and like just a little less intensity on all the flavors, and made it like a sort of like a lighter, more refreshing beer. Because this beer, despite it being like having like these bright kind of like cherry flavors, the pastry aspect of it definitely like weighs it down and kind of makes it heavy. So after like two of these, because I did drink three of them in one sitting, I was not feeling that good. I was like, oh god, like it's just too many like heavy flavors all at once. After drinking two of these, you're not gonna want like a third one, but I don't know. I did it anyway. But you know, um, and for that, I think I'm gonna have to give this one a 7.3 out of 10. It's got some really good ideas. The flavor is really nice, but I do think it would have benefited from having a different fruit flavor other than cherry, and kind of making this beer just a little less heavy to me would have been really nice. But anyway, I do enjoy it. 7.3, isn't that what I said? I think 7.3 is not a bad rating. It gets my stamp of approval. Go try it if you see it in the stores. It's not the greatest beer of all time, but it's pretty dang good. Anyway, thanks again for watching Pseu's Brew Reviews. And check out my stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. All right, y'all. Peace.